Hello and welcome back to the Fire Emblem 10 Ironman. I'm your host again, Jedi Supersonic. In this segment, we're on part 2 Prologue now. This is where the game changes a bit of tone and direction. We are now in control of the Crimean army, led by Queen Alencia. She's in disguise right now, though, for this air raid by the Benion soldiers, the guys we've been fighting in part 1. So she is not using any of her good stuff. She's equipped with a slim sword. She is a tier 3 unit, however, so she does have access to some really powerful stuff. Marcia, or Marcia, however you want to say that, is a tier 2 Pegasus Knight, or Falcon Knight. It has a solid start. And then we have Nelushi here, or Nelushi? He's a Raven, like Vika, except he has, bit better stats overall. He has a lot better HP. Here we have Leanne. A Heron like Raphael, except she can't get like more than 2 people. She can get 2 people, but she can't get more than that. The goal here is to survive for 8 turns against nothing but a swarm of wyverns. While this can seem like it's tricky, your units are strong enough to deal with these guys. Queen Alencia does have healing stuff, and I will be showing their base stats later. It's just her weapon is really bad. It's like they gimped her for no reason, although she's critting like a crazy woman right now. She is your de facto main character of this chapter. Part 2 is really schizophrenic in terms of who its main character is. It's just generally about Crimea as a nation. It's really short, as this chapter is. Also, this chapter has something that's very unique and hasn't been done in any other Fire Emblem game. The cloud terrain. If you're on it, you get a little bit more move next turn, and you have a little more, like, avoid and defense. And the only thing that really gave you, like, extra boost to any kind of movement were the roads in Fire Emblem 4. So it is kind of cool to see stuff like that, but my issue is they haven't brought it back. While Marcia is at a severe disadvantage with her weapon type, her stats more than make up for it, so she can dodge some intense attacks if she needs to. You shouldn't need to worry about Alencia at all. The enemies will always, when they can, go for Leanne, because they're trying to kidnap her. They will rescue her and then try to get off the screen, and that is like one of your lose conditions. Damn it. Just keep your guys well healed and well everything, because they do come with vulneries, thankfully. Makes things easier. The boss can do some hefty damage, although most of your units, including Marcia, can survive a boss hit and a regular enemy like hand axe hit. Kind of a good thing to know in case you want to do any risky strats or anything stupid. Generally, you just want to keep everyone, like, protecting Leanne or taking out someone. We will be getting, quite honestly, one of the absolute best units in the game here shortly, although in this particular run he started a little slower than he usually does for me, but he still puts in a lot of work anyways. Players of FE10 know exactly who I'm talking about, but we'll leave it a mystery. So yeah, Zephyrin has enough damage to near one-shot Marcia, but the other guys don't. Like, they don't have that much power on her. So she can survive a full volley of, like, 2 hand axes like that. Fun fact, I actually did know that. It wasn't just a stupid maneuver on my part, because I wanted to lure the boss and this guy in so I could introduce them to Har, the legendary warrior of dragons. Legendary warrior dragon, no. But anyways, Har is a level 11 promoted guy. He has tons of defense, tons of HP. He's strong as hell, and, well, just generally he's awesome. It may look like a sticky situation, but we can easily give Har the boss kill here. And no one's really in danger of dying. For being wyverns, these guys aren't very powerful. Sir Har, correct? Let's take out these chumps. And so they did. Defense maps like this, actually it's kind of weird that this is a defense map and not a route, now that I think about it. Now here's Alencia's stats. Her stats are okay, as are Marsha's. Like, she has 20 speed, 16 strength. Nilu, she has a lot of luck, as does Leanne. But Har, look at that skill, that defense, that strength. Also, Har's, it has an innate skill called Cancel, which I already talked about in part 1. Leanne has the typical Heron stuff. I forgot if Nilushi has anything right now. He might have Wrath. That sounds right. So yeah, we can heal Har a little bit. Not that he needs it, because he blows everything up. But as I said, you know, Alencia gets a lot more experience off her stav use than she does off, well, anything else. Just look at this. Har just completely cleans these guys' clocks. And there's Cancel. Not that he needs it. But it's always funny. So yeah, the weird thing is this is a fence map, so even if you're doing LTC, you will get 8 turns on this map. It's another reason that, like, FE7 isn't exactly the most popular game to, like, LTC. Because of, like, the, what, 4 or 5 defense maps? It's kind of aggravating for people, although it does allow them to, like, grind units when usually LTC wouldn't allow you to. So you can easily get some people up that usually wouldn't be able to in an LTC. But yeah, generally that was, that was Prologue. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're ready for another change of pace come Part 2, Chapter 1. But till then.